Hey, what's up guys, Diplexheated here again. Hope you've had a good Sunday so far. Why don't you sit back and relax and enjoy some good old combat mission Cold War with me today on this very special map. Why is it special? Well, I made it. It's my very first custom combat mission map. It's my own creation from scratch, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Guess how long this took me to make? I'll tell you, less than 2 hours, give or take, and that's pretty incredible. Just thinking about that just opens up a whole new world of combat mission experiences we can enjoy when I can really customize maps. I can load current maps, existing maps, and change them, but, you know, once I got the hang of this editor, I realized how incredibly efficient it is. Now, if you do watch my YouTube story, I've given you a small preview of the editor, and it's like straight from the 90s. It's legit Pac-Man. It's very interesting. It's all from above. It's 2D, and there's a bunch of numbers that determine terrain elevation and stuff, but the way it works is great. It creates really realistic environments with the bushes and trees, and you can create groupings of trees and groupings of flora, and you can just paint the terrain from above and place the houses from above, and you know the numbers determine the elevation, and it kind of there's a smooth transition. So if you put a 35 here to create a ridge where the base level is 20, speaking about elevation now, the numbers in between that 20 point, say being here, and the 35 point being here, will just be automated. So it'll be like increasing and decreasing from 20 and 35 in numbers. So it's really smooth, and you know what? I'm really happy for a first map. I think we've done some pretty good work here with the housing area. I don't know why I named it housing. I just called it housing. Names aside, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. We have the road to Sardinia back there. That's leading into a town in northern Poland. We're still in Germany, though, because there's a German flag there. We got West and East Ridge with some beautiful, lush patches of trees. The map will change depending on the selected month. This is June. If you go to like March or October, this will all be pretty brown and gray. So I think this temperate setting works awesome. I've spent less time on the player side because, you know, I want to save performance, and honestly, we're not going to spend much time over here, so I decided to go a little lighter with the detail here. Just create some trees, or just place some trees down for cover for our massive army. Did I mention that this is going to be like the most hectic and brutal battle yet? Well, I can guarantee you that. How can I guarantee you that? Well, this is actually a scenario and not a quick battle where I've given the AI troops and myself troops and then placed them out. I've actually predetermined this entire force with support. I've also predetermined the entire Soviet army, and I've actually placed them out. Now, I've forgotten where I've placed all the tanks and all the infantry, so it's going to be a bit of a surprise to me. It's not going to be a walkover, but they've got trenches that will be visible later on. They've got infantry all over this road in cover. They've got troops in the housing area. They've got troops back there. They've got AA. They've got ATGMs and machine guns on the ridges. They've got sandbags. They've got barbed wire. They've even got, I mean, it's gonna be crazy. And you know, going forward, I think this is how I'm going to set up my battles, because it really allows me to make more cinematic battles, and I'm not giving the AI so much room to turn their backs on me. Some of you guys pointed that out in the previous battle, which by the way was a 2-hour-long fight that we almost won. Had I been given 30 more minutes, I could have flanked them with B Company and secured it. Some of you were pointing out that, oh, it's only a draw because the enemy AI were facing away from you with some of their tanks, which of course made them an easy target for me. But I think overall we did pretty okay, and I got a taste of river crossing, and that's why I chose to make a river crossing battle today, or a river crossing map. So having that said, if you guys want to download this map and play for yourself, let me know, and I will post a link in the description. But so yeah, we have the 5 objectives that we have to take. And here are the zones. You draw out the zones and everything, so it's pretty great like that. Oh, boys. Today we are commanding the 1st Battalion, 1st Marines. Where's the HQ? It's back here. There we go. 1-1st Marines. All right. Technically, I know there's only the U.S. Army available, and I know you shouldn't mix up the U.S. Army with the U.S. Marines. That's been a pretty hot topic in my comment sections previously. So we're just gonna, you know, they're technically U.S. Army, but in this case, I've designated them as Marines. Why? Well, first of all, we're doing an amphibious landing. Could the Army do this? Of course. But it's just so cool saying, Marines! Let's go, Marines! It just has a ring to it, you know? We have a battalion of armor supporting us today. A lot more tanks than previously. We have 4 M1 Abrams on this side, and we have another 5 on this side. We also have some rare M2 Bradleys. So these guys just came into production as the year is 1982. And guess what? We've got full-on woodland camo troops that I mentioned in the previous video. I wondered if that would be available later on, and, well, here's the proof. It is. We're also using the HQS 4.0 sound mod, which was recommended to me in the comment section of the previous video. We're also having medium squads. Previously, we'd only deploy light and heavy squads. Medium squads actually come with the M60 and stuff, so you don't have to have separate machine gun teams. So that's really nice. We're going all out on medium and heavy squads. And look at the amount of APCs. Also upgraded from the previous video. These are the M113A2s or M113s. You guys mentioned what they were called, but I forgot in the comment section, or how you'd actually say this long name. And they've got more protective gunner position there with a 50 cal. A lot of gunners are going to die as we cross. It's going to be brutal, but it's going to be good, let me tell you. So we're going to just get everyone across. We have C Company here that I've titled as Reserves. C Company Reserve. Captain Snow. How cool. How fucking cool for you to be called Snow. Wish my last name was Snow. If you take all the letters of my entire name with middle name, surname, and everything, it's Snows. Simon blah 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 S. Yeah. Fun fact. No one gave a shit. Anyway, guys, so the Soviet army's defending. They've got AA, they've got tanks, they've got everything. And it's going to be one hell of a fight. So I think I've done enough explaining. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. And let me know if you guys want me to make more custom maps in the future. We could make like a Thermopylae style 300 valley and, you know, have infantry push through. And we can make a D-Day map. In fact, I could even make a D-Day map for the combat mission Battle for Normandy game and just have some cool beach landings there. That would be awesome. Unfortunately, they don't have the Higgins boat, which would be insane. Please add a Higgins boat. I would even like to see a full-on naval unit in this game somehow that would just transport troops across. That would be sick. But luckily, we have the amphibious vehicles. So what are we going to do before we click start? Well, we're going to do a few things. First of all, we're going to actually hand out some preliminary orders here, because this will be a mess doing it later on, or it will be incredibly messy doing it later on. So I'm just going to make sure the APCs get there. That's going to reduce casualties later on, because I'm not going to have to micromanage them. So let's just bring the entire 3 platoons of A Company across. Like so. Nice little spread there in between the platoons. Okay. And then we got B Company 1st Platoon over here. We're going to try and keep B Company on the right side of this road. We're going to move these guys up like so. That's a little too close. Like so. Oh boy. Can you feel it? I can feel it in the air. This is going to be insane. There's going to be so many tracer rounds and so many rockets flying all over the place. And we got a nice little opening here in between the more rocky sides there where you can't really push a vehicle up. And then we're going to bring the armor up as well to support. That's crucial. That's something I should have done in the previous battle. You guys pointed that out. Can't really go back and change that, but had I given the A Company 1st Platoon more armor support with the patterns, perhaps that crossing could have been successful and we could have gained victory. So I like you guys pitching in. I don't mind some backseat commanding at all. Yeah, I think that's the preliminary orders. We're going to have to pause once the first vehicles actually hit the other side of the riverbank to unload infantry. I'm just going to unload a snooze there. Right, boys. Oh, and I can't forget. We need to call in the preliminary air and artillery. We have 6 105mm M102 howitzers to use, which is awesome. I'm going to be a little bit careful with this because I don't want to put my troops at a danger close situation where rounds start dropping on the actual riverbank. I think this is generous enough. Let's do like a 569 right there. That should be like 100 meters away from the actual riverbank, so we should be safe. 6 guns, heavy. Or should I do a smoke screen to cover the assault? Oh, actually, I think I gotta be smart here. I could deal a lot of damage to the enemy, but at the same time, smoking this riverbank off with 6 howitzers would be incredible. 60 rounds of smoke. Hopefully we don't...
Yeah, I got the coordinates. Confirming fire mission.
Yeah, okay, that's why. That's just... There's just something about the work that they've done with the HQS mod that adds a little more immersion. We got 2 A-10A Thunderbolt ground attack aircraft. These are got some heavy ordnance, 30 mil APDU, some 500-pound bombs, and ATGMs for anti-tank action. And then we have 2 F-16A fighter bombers as well, with some AP and some more 227-kilogram bombs. I think that's like 450 or 500 pounds, somewhere around that. These guys are going to target the ridges because they will be heavily defended by enemy units. We're going to give him a 290. Heavy, confirm.
We need it. Everyone down.
In from the north, hard.
Full send.
Head high. Get down.
That should be a good preliminary strike. I wonder if the smoke is going to land in time, though. Should I keep these on pause? I wonder how long that's going to last, though. I could, like, constantly spam A company here and make sure that they remain on pause. That should pause everyone. Let's try that. Alright, guys. Let's go.
All elements stand by for fast air engagement.
That seems to be an indefinite pause, so we'll leave him there until the smoke lands. Now, this entire riverside and housing area and the hills behind. Oh, that's the Shilka. Enemy Shilka opening up. It's going to be just clouded and cluttered with infantry. Okay, I think smoke rounds are starting to drop now. Here's a look at the enemy infantry. Some of the troops by the wall. We have some pulling back even. Oh. Oh, we're taking hits too, as one would expect. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, they've got ATGMs. Aircraft destroyed. They knocked out one of our Falcons. Knocked out. Well, there were bound to be casualties. Nothing we can do anything about right now. We got to use the air assets we have. Perhaps use the A-10s once we've knocked out the Shilkas. Oh. I think most of their infantry is staying down right now. There's a lot more than it's currently showing. All right, battalion! Full send. Oh, shit. We got some Bradleys. We're going to call them in later. Sea Reserve. Like, the reason why I don't have these guys mounted is because I want there to be a reason to call some of these back to transport more troops across to give it another dimension. That's a lot of smoke. That's going to be perfect cover. Oh. It's good that the tanks are soaking up most of the missiles. Now this is going to be a bit of a slow advance. Small arms. We're taking small arms. Oh, fuck. Literally, the entire vehicle just blown out of the water. Looking pretty good though. We've lost 2 so far. How crazy is this, guys? Our F-16s are still above. Look at this. Look at the sheer number here crossing. It's like bloody D-Day. Alright guys, we're going to be ready soon to deploy the infantry. That's going to require some pausing because I want to make sure everyone gets out, and I don't want to be bogged down by the sheer scale of this. I think that would be unfair, especially on the troops below. This could be the beaches of Omaha with Higgins boats traveling across. Fantastic. Absolutely marvelous. I wonder how our tanks are holding up. Seem okay. Yeah, that should give you an idea of the amount of troops here. I'm going to start sending some orders out to the men here. As soon as they get up, they're going to get out. Okay, quick pause. Because, trust me, I'm going to need it. Marines! We're gonna have so many troops disembarking now. The amount of gun sounds you're gonna hear and the overall ambience and explosions and shouts is just insane. I'm glad I got the HQS mod installed for this particular battle because this is something special with that extra added immersion. I gotta tell you. Okay, we're just getting everything done here at a start, so we don't have to do it later. I like how this. I made sure that there was a bit of a bit of an altitude or a change in elevation as you get up here because I wanted there to be sort of a shingle. It ain't a landing without a shingle. There needs to be some kind of a safe point for the infantry. That's been all right. I think we've just about directed everyone. Apart from a few, there should be 2 sticking out now per vehicle. Otherwise, we will correct that later on. That's, from what I can tell, that's been executed properly. We've lost 1 back here. We've lost maybe 1 or 2 extra in the waters of this river. Guys, let's unpause and watch the action develop. We've got trenches of infantry. We've got Soviet forces up close. I think I might just disable the icons just for this. Look, we're in the smoke, though. Let's go, Marines! Ho ho ho. Oh, there's a huge trench system over there. Get back, get back, get back. Crawl down. Tanks are supporting. Alright, time to swing into action. Holy shit. Okay, let's send some men up here. Let's clear this right side out. We're taking fire from the tree line over there as well. I did not say this is going to be pretty for any of the factions involved. Oh my god. I think the smoke might be working for the enemy to some extent right now, early on. Oh, look at that up close with him. Okay, let's get the men up. Let's get the men up to the wall. That's going to be the first set of cover to conquer over here. get into that cover. Oh, grenades are being thrown up close like that. This is one of the more brutal scenarios you can imagine in terms of gaining ground. So there's a bit of wall we can conquer right here. Use for cover. This platoon did not receive all of its vehicles. Heavy fighting here. B company is very pinned on this side. There we go. Put that 50 to work. We're taking the farm. We're trying to take the farm. Looks safer behind that building, so let's bring up 2 squads. Shit, just took an RPG hit. Get those 50s going. Okay, we got some troops across. We've got some casualties, to say the least. Pop more smoke over here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, they got barbed wire here to lock up the street. These guys are absolutely burning. Casualties all over that place. We need CAS up close. Yeah, you just need to call it in danger close here. Or like maybe call it in on that building.
Gunrun coming in.
Okay. Let's make sure our armor can see the enemy. Let's bring them down a bit. I think they can, though. I wonder if it's safe to cross with the Bradleys now. We could really use some of that heavier fire support. I think it's about time. That right flank looks pretty clear, so we're going to cross over onto the right side with the Bradleys. Wait, hold up. Do that again. There we go. That didn't look quite right. There we go. If you're backing down in the water, might as well bring you back to pick up more troops. Pop more smoke. And then come back. We are bringing the reserves over already. I'm so focused right now. Okay, let's bring A company over. Holy shit. I love this. It's bonkers. Hold up. That's amphibious IFV. Why can't you get across? They won't let you. Why can't you go? I brought you guys in for that one purpose of getting some better firepower across, but... Alright, we'll try and bring them up closer. We'll see. Otherwise, there's no point in holding them back there anyway. We're still taking fire as we're returning. How insane is that? Third platoon is down to nothing. It's looking a bit better on this side, but far from good. I might have underestimated the enemy or the enemy defenses. Their trenches are still holding up. Well, we got troops here on the opposite side. We got them by the wall. 2 squads over there. We've got a nice squad over here. Still calling in air. These guys are pretty healthy. 2 squads by the wall here and still in smoke cover. Doing fairly okay. I wonder if we've have we cleared the trenches? I don't know. Let's try and slow crawl our way up with a scout team to check it out. I should have needed... I think I could need an entire new battalion for this. I kid you not. No, it can't go there. Well, that's disastrous because I was hoping these amphibious IFVs could. M203s are being fired now as well. Oh man, or it could be the enemy GP24 or 25, or whatever it's called. We got wounded. We need to treat here. Let's see if 3rd platoon can answer that call. We'll put these up in protective formation. There are so many casualties here. That's a nightmare. But we gotta try and treat them all. Oh my god. Yeah, I hear the Bradley's working. One's even been destroyed. Well, looks like most of the team inside survived. I'll have you guys run back here to the rendezvous point. Thank you. Bit of a lag. Not so much in the frames, but more so in the commanding. Okay. A company has just made it across. Well, we have one entire company to bring in, so keep that in mind. Okay. Let's get these guys out. I think I'm going to try and recycle these vehicles instantly. Okay, we're getting a fair share back now. Good. So I can't fit... Oh, I can fit an entire squad in there, and that's perfect. They were too big before, or they've made these bigger. I don't think that's the case, though. This is going to be very welcome to have an additional company coming in. Damn. Okay. Smoke's clearing heavily now. If you've lost your gunner, you return. You can see them all moving down there. Look at that. Getting ready for the next assault. I can imagine that could be happening, you know, if they didn't have vehicles for absolutely everyone. Right now, this is my most battle-ready formation. And that's stretching it. Looks like we might have defeated their trenches. Oh, someone just hit. Okay, let's take that trench. Covering fire. They're trading a few casualties there. A wall's been destroyed. Okay, time to call in more guns. We need the artillery now. I wonder, I think battalion commander here in the armor can call that in. He should have range of it. Nice. Perfect. All 6 guns. No, not emergency. That's sloppy. As high as you can see. There we go.
Message to observer. Target number Alpha Bravo 1004. Over.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to organize the platoons and whatnot a bit later. This is one platoon. Hear those engines roar, man. And then we've got, this is another platoon. And I wonder if we can start filling in this one as well. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have enough vehicles at least for the next company. We're gonna have some room over for some extras here. Perfect. Okay, let's just have the machine gunners dismount. AFV crew. Okay, you abandoned your Bradley, understand that. Let's keep some machine gunners here though. Tanks are in a perfect position. Can't get any better than that. You still have your gunner, so I'm going to ask you to return instead of floating there in the water. Right. Okay. Now let's take the buildings. That will give us a bit of a hard point here. Let's go, Marines! Okay, we've done as much as we can for the wounded here. Pretty much. Got Soviets out in the open back there. Let's get these guys to cover. Oh, that's insane. They're in the tree line here as well. I like that. Troops are coming over now. Looking good. Okay, I think we can assault this trench line now. Get some troops in there. Our spotters made it up here. Okay, I don't want to mix up the platoons too much. But use the cover you can get. We're still treating wounded over here. We got a lot of wounded over there that need treatment. This one's destroyed. Shit. First platoon, where's your... That's your man. Okay, bring you down over here. Okay, now we've got a very clear separation here between B and A company. Mostly because the entire 3rd platoon was pretty much destroyed here. Absolutely destroyed. Get some smoke out. See if we can't treat those wounded over there as well. Okay. 2nd platoon. Listen up. I'm gonna have you guys assist 3rd platoon with whatever you got left. I don't know if it's safe to storm this building yet, so let's actually hold them here for a minute. Okay, we got 1st squad into those trenches. 1st squad of what platoon? 2nd platoon. 2nd platoon, where's 2nd platoon? This is 2nd platoon. Okay, well then let's work our way up this way then.
Be advised, CAS rolling in on target.
Let's make way for the next company. First platoon, that's you. In these 4. It definitely isn't considered safe crossing. I don't think it'll ever really be considered safe crossing this point. Oh, those shilkas are working again. God damn it. But we're actually going to avoid this here. And we're going to try and land these guys over there instead. Let's bring up C Company as well. And Battalion. Let's bring up Battalion with C Company as well. Okay, we're emptying out here now. The final troops are back embarking. Oh, look at that. We're fighting off Soviets out here in the open as well. Get in that trench.
Confirming fire mission. Shells inbound.
We get Artie dropping soon. Stay low, stay low, stay low. Just get smoke out for now. As much smoke as you can get. Drop them all. Drop it all. We got wounded here to treat. I think we're doing okay taking care of the wounded on the ground and whatnot. I'm pretty happy with that, if I may say so. P Company HQ, Captain Wilder, up here with the men. Okay, we're putting 50 on the infantry in the tree line. Jesus, we still haven't really secured the town, though. There are still Soviet troops here. But we're working on it. C Company coming in. That must be a huge relief. To have an entire company coming across. I could just imagine what that would feel like for the men here on the ground.
Shot over.
I'll say it again. Let's go, Marines! Okay, this smoke will allow us to treat some wounded here in the trenches. Oh! 2 down. 2 down. One shot just penetrated them both. I don't know where that came from. Heavy machine gun? PKM? I don't know. Look, I see a platoon commander back headquarters back there. There's probably a captain. Okay, now the 105s are going to start dropping. Battalion? Who's in charge, by the way? Lieutenant Colonel Novotny of Russian descent. Okay, we're starting to get cramped here. A Company, let's move up. C Company reserves. Okay, that's a lot of men. We also got to clear this town. C Company, you're going to be doing that. Actually, I think I'll have 3rd platoon do that. One building at a time. That sounds like a BTR-70.
Shot out.
Stay low, stay low. Can our 50s take that out? I kind of want to try. Like right now, we got to use these APCs to cover our infantry. This is the most hardcore landing scenario I think I've ever done in any extent. I need to get a spotter up in one of these houses or platoon HQ. Into a tall building and then call in the A-10s back there. This is all that's left of 3rd Platoon. Just a bunch of casualties. Holy shit, did they get slaughtered running across? Was I a little too quick with that? I don't know. I had to get out of here. This was a kill zone. A complete kill zone here in the center. And it cost us many good lives. But that's war. That's easy for me to say who's never been in war, but you know what I mean. Okay, we're getting a decent foothold over this right now. Still have some troops here in the rear buildings, in the housing area. Farm is completely secured. We've got some big meaty squads here. That would be 2nd Platoon. I think it's safer in that tree line. Okay, we knocked one of them out. Probably with a rocket. Probably with a dragon. They got troops all the way down here, though. He's turning his back. If I get a draw now, you're going to say it's because he turned his back. Alright, I'm very focused on the battle, which is why the commentary is decreased in frequency. We're going to have to take this ridge soon, as soon as that artillery is done working. We're going to have a lot of APCs moving up to support. So I'm pretty confident about taking East Ridge. West Ridge is a little more complicated. How's ammo? Well, they will start conserving ammunition. We're actually refilling using the APCs.
Fire for effect, over.
Okay, fire for effect. Let's go. Let's hit him up. So I still want to get these guys across. I don't know how many I could fit in there. But I reckon we got 3 more seats in this one, so let's bring it up. I could send another APC back, though. Return just to pick up the extra additional men. Yeah, I think you guys watching this will probably want to enjoy this yourselves. Like, it's a landing challenge. I think I would like to get you guys this game, or this battle, or this scenario rather, and have you guys play it and then send me your replays, and I could cast a video of the replays and see how you guys do and what tactics you choose and whatnot. I think that would be really interesting. Now we're really starting to see some drops here. I think it's safe to move around now. I think we've killed everyone here. Or they're pinned. Okay, we've treated the wounded we can over there. Now they're really starting to hammer the enemy. 105s. I think we're gonna let C Company take charge of this now. For those of you wondering, the Soviets actually have an entire howitzer battery for support as well. They could have used them here. I'm not exactly sure what was enemy or friendly fire at one point there, but very possible. B Company, you guys are going to take over the trenches. Make sure we treat the casualties. B Team. Oh, there's only one guy. Damn, alright. He's rattled. I can understand. I think we have some crew members here that could become the gunners of some of these vehicles, which would be very nice. Pop smoke. Oh, that's a nice barrage. No, wait. Like so. Okay, I want to get in a building where I can see something, but not be in the heat of it. I think third floor on that building should be fine. Not all the way up. Okay. Not a calm moment. Not a second of comedy. What would you expect, right? Oh, this is a command vehicle. Okay, let's pull it back. Let's pull it back. Shit. Let's go harder on that left flank. Okay, observer. It's not optimal. I think we might have to get one story higher. What about you? What could you see? Get on, wait, no. Get on fourth. See what you can see. We need like a clear view of that rear, because I know they've got something heavy waiting there. Like right there. No line of sight. It's tricky, it's tricky. I think if I can get a lock on somewhere here, there was a small patch. There was just a very small. Hold up, let's see if this team has a better chance. Oh, I think we're gonna have to settle for that to begin with.
Head firm, head firm.
Okay, we're holding them there for now. Then we're lacking a bit of everything right now. P Company HQ, I'm sending you up. All hands on deck, boys. Third platoon is minimized to shambles. But we're gonna have to work with what we've got here. They're tired. They're a bit rested now. That's good. Let's bring them up. Let's let these guys rest so they can assault later. That's going to be crucial. Keep these vehicles covering here. Very vital as well. There we go. Got a driver on the gunner. Nice. Two destroyed APCs trying to make it down the center of the road. That doesn't bode well at all. There's probably a T-72 back there covering this entire main road. Fuck. Doesn't quite cut it even. Well, let's bring it up there then. Okay, we did get a squad over here. I don't know if it's safe to get in that team or in that church. Let me get a scout team. Let's see how safe that is, if you're gonna take fire or not. Damn, those are some heavy AKs. Jesus Christ. They're right there. They're right there. How can you not see them? How can they not see them? They're literally right in front of you. There we go. Shoot them up close, boys. Ain't got time for prisoners. They've still got troops in that tree line. Still firing at us horrendously. Okay, we got a lot of troops to use here, though. They should be well rested. And I'm going to bring them up here. Yeah, I get so caught away in the action that sometimes I become a little... not powerless, but like... Okay, that's a nice section over there. Let's bring up some of these scouts here. I think we just dodged a tank shell over there, so let's get a hurry on. Let's move. Yeah, I see enemy tanks. T-72s. Oh. They're surrendering. Don't shoot. He needs a gunner. Perfect. You're just going to have to act gunner. I don't care if it isn't your thing. You're just going to have to do it. Let's get these guys down here before we start taking fire. Okay, we got rockets being used at the enemy armor over there. That's nice to see. A dragon was used from this high ground. Very good. He's gonna reload and try again. We're under fire up here though, but they're doing great work. It's not much, but it's honest work. Okay, we got enough covering fire from back here now. Let's continue. Where's your platoon command? You've lost him, huh? They're still trying. We're taking tank fire over here, but they're still holding. That's first platoon. We're gonna move you guys to the left and then up. Let's get organized. Okay, are you guys ready to assault now? Nope, still tired. They're still exhausted. Still have to rest more. Okay. Let's bring back platoon command to encourage them, if that even works. We're taking fire up here. Mortars, grenade launchers, who knows? It's killing us. They must be dead since long. There we go. I'm gonna see if we could target an enemy tank by moving up to that water line right there and kind of shoot through. There's a change in the elevation, but it's worth a try. What's air looking like right now? Both of the F-16As are knocked out. That's bad. And the howitzers are empty, but they must have done a hell of a lot of damage. I would hope so. They're not cheap. Now we just gotta take this ridge. That's all we gotta do right now. Gunners, ready? Gunners ready? Okay. Is that a BRDM? It's a command vehicle. He's backing off. I would understand that. Very brave of him to hold. Still got troops up around the high ground. Some captain or something. Look at him. A-10s overhead. Good stuff. Let's see if we can't distract the Shilkas or knock them out while they're busy. Still exhausted, huh? Well, I gotta get you guys up anyway. They've been shooting through at the enemy on that side of the hill. Good job. Let's move up. We got the cover of this ridge line here, which should suffice. Okay, first platoon, B company. These guys are going to come in handy, the dragon teams. We're going to need them to knock out the enemy armor. I was like, is that my infantry? But Fortunately and unfortunately, it's at my air. But can't do much about that. Did we just lose an aircraft mid-air? Fuck. Is it that good? Are these Shilkas that good? Can we not hit them with some ATGM? Like from afar? God damn. Those Shilkas are keeping the skies clear. I'll tell you that much. We've secured West Ridge almost. I don't dare to say too much. What is that firing? Is that the BTR? That's an enemy BTR active, right? Knock it out, knock it out, knock it out. Do what you gotta do. Yes, I know I can use keyboard shortcuts, but in the heat of the battle like this, I'm so used to getting everything done.
Yes.
Just using the mouse.
I'm 2 miles out. Supplies is inbound.
Okay, they got there pretty safe. Let's bring in the rest of the squad. These guys have been providing good covering fire from the buildings. I have no reason to move them anytime soon. Definitely want to stay clear of that main road. What are you doing? Oh god. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Smoke, 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 smoke. There are T-72s down there. One is still in the air. Oh. Fire support team took a big hit. They've got T-72s in that tree line. I don't like that. Let's see if we can't give these guys a line of sight here. If they get up slowly. And somehow try and avoid enemy armor. I don't know how that's going to work. But we got to give it a shot. Pull those guys back a bit. I'm really confused with how we're supposed to tackle the enemy armor now. Big round landed here. We've knocked them out. Nice. Good job, guys. Now we're just taking a shit ton of fire. Anyone got smoke left? These guys got smoke. Okay, we could use that to try and save some men out here. Oh, I don't know if that was half-assed. Give it a shot. Good shot there from whatever that was. Probably a dragon. Yeah, that happened. All 3 down. How insane is that? These guys are getting a nice flank here, though. They got something wholly nasty there, engaging us. Use the cover of that hill. Let's try and bring everyone up. I don't want to get on the other side quite completely before I know what's going on. Missile fired. That hit the tank. That's very good. The dragons are coming into work now, boys. That's what we needed. Okay, he's under fire. 3rd platoon, draw some fire. B Company HQ, draw fire. 2nd squad, wherever's left of you, draw fire. Everyone's got to draw fire. We got to keep those dragons alive. Never thought I'd say that. Don't you step, not one step backwards, guys. He's right there. We just don't have line of sight. Crawl up a tiny bit more if you can. I know I'm asking a lot here. But if we can knock out those that T-72 is down. That's for sure. Let's keep that dragon team there because they're good over there. Breachers, I don't know what I could use you guys for right now. Let's get you out, though, to begin with. C Company Reserves HQ, let's bring you up. 3rd Platoon HQ. Oh, man. Okay, let's send some over here to the left flank, where we could still really use some 50 cal support. Make a whole line there. We should be covered from the enemy armor. They seem to be knocked out, though. Enemy Shilka spotted. No line of sight. We're firing what we got at it, though. Get that hull down. We got the dragon with us in this team as well. So let's make use of that. They got one tank over there. That needs to be brought down. He needs to be brought down quickly. I'm going to reverse you now because you're just going to be attracting too much attention with that heavy gun. I need to get a dragon team crawling up here slowly. I think we've technically kind of won the battle because we own the 2 ridges. The enemy has to counterattack to take them back. And part of me thinks they might be trying to do that. I see a lot of smoke pillars over there, though. They've definitely lost a lot of vehicles. And not all vehicles smoke. A little bit further. I'm asking a lot of you. Specialist Herman. Okay, stop for a second and look around. I know you will spot that tank soon. There it is. Wait. Can you shoot it? Can you get it? No, not small arms. It's gotta be the dragon. Fuck, try a little bit more. Get that Shilka. 3rd Platoon HQ, you're just gonna have to do something wild. Draw fire, draw fire. Hell of a lot of casualties here. Yeah, they're drawing fire. Good. Shit. It's crazy how I'm asking them to draw fire from enemy tanks and shit. But we gotta knock them out. We gotta knock it out. Use the dragon. Fire, goddammit! Lock on, lock on, lock on, lock on. Lock on, lock on, lock on. Yes! Holy shit. Medal of Honor. Okay, do we still have an A-10 ready? Or is it, or both knocked out? This one's still ready, so we're gonna call it in because I think we've knocked out both enemy Shilkas now. We need it in the air right now. We gotta clear that right side. I'm not making as much progress here on this side. Denied, okay. You've lost your radio, man. That makes sense. But if the Shilkas are knocked out... Where did you just have line of sight? I saw you had a sneaky little line of sight here somewhere. Oh, I saw it. Let's try that again. Too small. B Company HQ, can you call it in? Oh, you got decent line of sight here. I saw that. I saw that. No, it's not going to cut it. I need someone to do it that can be in somewhat of a safe position. Let's try TAC B team to get the most accurate call in. Let's have been taking this forest. Reserves, let's go. I don't really think they'd be referred to as reserves, but in this case they're acting reserves. But they would certainly like to be called something else than just reserves. Because they're doing a whole lot more than just that now. This squad is so messed up, I don't even know where to begin. We're gonna have to try and apply some kind of first aid. I'm sweating like, okay, that center T-72 is down. That's good. We got one more nasty one to deal with right there, though. I think if we're quick into this tree line, we can get a nice spot on them and engage. These teams are doing fairly okay up here. Like, they're not really taking any fire. But that's easy to say the moment you step over and all hell will break loose. I'm sure of that. Third platoon, your men are scattered. But they're all doing fine work. Let's get someone to treat that wounded. Actually, let's move up and continue engaging. Okay, so that's the threshold down there. There we go. That must have been a kill. Penetration, perfect. That should have killed them all. Second one. It's knocked out. It's knocked out. So many casualties to deal with here, though. He's treating the ones he can over there. Let's bring up some 50 support now, because I think the enemy armor has been more or less neutralized. Doesn't make it safe for these APCs, but you know what I mean. Let's bring the heat. Lot of shit going on over there as well. I'm literally stunned by the amount of action I'm having to deal with right now. It can be overwhelming, and this is overwhelming. I rarely act on battalion level. This is crazy. You guys are doing a lot of good work over there. So I'll leave you to it. When you pull back, it sends a very clear message to the troops you're trying to cover. He's just got the law. One in the left. Okay, let's assault with the teams we have. We got support. A lot of 50s going off right now. Oh, big explosion over there. I don't even know what's targeting us anymore, but there's things out there. Open up. So many casualties. Fuck yes! With, oh my god. I didn't expect us to lose less than they did. 237 men okay, 126 killed, 86 men wounded. We saved a lot of lives, I think. That could have been 200 men killed. Oh my god. But we have 237 men okay still, so there's a lot of troops. 15 armored vehicles lost, 3 aircraft lost. They lost 4 tanks, 10 armored vehicles. 3 men just went missing. They're prisoners of war. They treated 94 men, 94 wounded, 150 men killed. And 50 men okay. Like, look at that. They still have that one back there. We would have dealt with that one sooner or later. There were still some infantry squads in the forest. Some teams here engaging us. They had a strong point here in the center with some BTRs. Pulled back mostly. Those Shilkas were knocked out. So that's why we could call... They could have retreated when they heard the A-10s overhead as well. Some of their recon squads have retreated here. I wish I could highlight casualties, but holy shit. That was the craziest battle I've ever done in a combat mission game. I'm all red in my face. I hope you guys watched the entire thing. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. I hope you guys didn't think I messed up too much. Yeah, we might have forgotten a unit or a team or two. I know that. But, like, trust me, when you're dealing with this many men, the moment I'm thinking of these teams, I think of 4 other teams to deal with. And then I know there's 4 other teams beyond those 4 that I have to command as well. But, guys, we pulled through. We gained victory. Total victory. Over an enemy. I thought when A and B company landed before C company arrived, I thought it was game over. But we secured it. Enemy has retreated or withdrawn. Have they surrendered here? No, he's completely pinned. I liked seeing those 2 Soviets surrender early on when we were like rushing the trenches and stuff. That was pretty cool. Oh my god. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys soon again. Ciao.